radio operators gather to demonstrate the power and importance of amateur radio. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Adam. Well, from Hurricane Katrina to winter storms to widespread tornado outbreaks, our area has seen its share of dangerous weather scenarios the past several years. Today, many of the amateur radio operators who provide emergency information before, during, and after storms were out in force demonstrating their craft. Chip Scarborough spent some time with some of the hams today. He joins us live with more in our top story.
Well, Nick, what's interesting about being part of the amateur radio network is that you have the ability to communicate with people all over the world in the event of an emergency or disaster. But for this weekend, crews are focusing on communicating with those here in North America.
Foxtrot, Quebec.
Local members of the Amateur Radio Relay League are gathered in South Lauderdale County this weekend. Ham radio enthusiasts gather on the fourth weekend in June every year to practice communicating with other amateur radio operators from around the United States and Canada. It's all part of an effort to be prepared should a real-life emergency come about and all other forms of communication are down.
It's where groups of ham radio operators, licensed operators, take their time to come out and to set up as if they were in the field under adverse conditions.
It's also an opportunity to make sure everyone's equipment is in good working order.
We work primarily with the Lauderdale County Emergency Management Agency and the National Weather Service, as well as the Red Cross when asked.
And if they're asked, they have the ability to set up mobile radio towers whenever and wherever they are needed, should phone and regular radio communication be down. But not just anyone is qualified to be an amateur radio operator. It takes special training and certification. Madison Boyette decided to get certified at the age of 10. Her grandfather Ross has been certified for 40 years now.
I was 10 and the rest of my family is going to go get their license, and I just decided I wanted to do it and it seemed like it'd be fun.
Fun is the word emphasized by all because they say amateur radio is strictly a hobby for them. But for Boyette, it also enabled her to communicate with her grandparents during April's tornadoes.
We couldn't talk on our cell phones or anything, and we had some ham radios that we haven't used in a while. So we grabbed that and we called Pop and told him that we were okay.
Operators will continue practicing between now and 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Now, Michael Harbour says it's important to point out that he and his team aren't working on CB radio, which is deregulated by the FCC and essentially means anyone can use it. Ham radio, on the other hand, requires certification. Nick, back over to you.
Thanks, Chip. And according to officials, nearly 700,000 amateur radio operators are licensed in the U.S. with over 2 million registered worldwide. For more information on amateur radio, you can log on to meridianarc.org.